Thank you for tuning in to CWHipHop's podcast. I'm your host, DJ bvnc, aka Bank. Co-host here, I got Garke and Prizm.
Yo.
You can find me on Facebook and Instagram at bvnc9to5, Twitter at IamBVNC. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, pretty much any social at CWHipHop. Garke, where can the listener find you at?
You can find me on Instagram at GarkeGains, GarkeGainz, and you can find me on pretty much every other platform at just Garke. Thanks for coming in, guys. Thanks for listening to the podcast. We appreciate it.
Yeah. Prizm, where can the listener find you at?
You can find me at Prizm Rap on Instagram, PRIZMRAP.
Yo.
And as Prizm on Facebook, you can also go and stream my music on pretty much any streaming platform. So,
yeah, we were supposed to have the Oshi in for an interview this week. Unfortunately, things had popped up and she was not able to make it today. We're going to be working with her on another date for that interview, but
definitely rescheduling.
In the meantime,
100%.
Go follow her on Instagram at the Oshi so you can stay up to date with everything that she's doing. This week, we do have a guest from Maine, a friend of Prizm, Spencer.
Somewhat of a guest.
Yeah. He's going to be chilling with us this week. Not really an interview, but just kind of here in the room with us as we talk about some topics. Do you have any socials you want to shout out?
Weird guy in the background.
Not really?
No,
Yeah.
not that.
He's not
What's
too...
up, JS? How's it going, man? How's it going on Instagram Live? How's everybody doing? Ace Wild, Young Sage.
We are on
What's
Instagram
up,
Live.
what's
You
up?
guys can go
How's it going?
chat with us while we do this each and every week. We are going to be moving
Damn,
the
these cuties keep
live
popping up on my
DJ.
screen.
We're going to be moving the live DJ and podcast back an hour. It is going to be starting at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time
7
in
p.m.
August. And then the live podcast is going to be at 8 p.m. following that. We do upload this to SoundCloud and Spotify, the podcast.
Yep.
You can follow that on CWHipHop. It's also the live DJ on SoundCloud as well.
Yep.
So if you
Live
want to
DJ
listen
on
back,
SoundCloud, yep.
we do air it on CWHipHop as well every day at 10 a.m. until noon. The live DJ and then the podcast is within that block there.
And if you're listening to this right now, we also live stream these on Instagram.
We do. We're working on
Live at the moment.
camera footage for the
goats.
for the show we do each and every week. We're
Miss you
putting that
boys,
up
keep
to
doing shit. Yo, we're
YouTube.
about you. Yo, what up, Dustin? How's it going?
Everybody getting in here. Make sure you go
Spam the
follow
heart.
us. Yeah.
It makes Garke smile. It really does. It really does.
All day long.
Jeez. Thanks for joining in, everybody. We appreciate it. Hope everybody's having a good day today. Wave at Prizm, even though he's right next to me.
Wave at Prizm.
Yep, definitely. So what's up? So what's new in CW Hip Hop?
Yeah, so we mentioned that we're going to be changing the show back an hour, 7 p.m. It's going to be starting at. We upload them to SoundCloud, Spotify. We also air them on CWHipHop.com from 10 a.m. till noon. We do have a Spotify playlist as well, where if you want to listen to artists that are on CW Hip Hop and Spotify, they are all in one playlist, so you can follow that. If you like them, you can add them right to your playlist.
Easy way to find them.
Easy way to find it. Very convenient. Yeah, if you want to listen to Wisconsin hip hop just from the apps you use, that's a good way to put it in there into your daily life.
yeah, and Bank, you've been working on a little something on CW Hip Hop recently. You started with the whole Kanye.
Yeah, if you
right.
yeah. So I'm kind of just getting started on this. It's only the first one. I was just like, this is an interesting story. I kind of want to dive into. There is a menu on CWHipHop.com stories. I'm gonna probably change that. It was just something quick I put on there
There's
for
a menu.
Yep.
In the menu, there's stories.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. And then there's articles underneath there. But the Kanye West one, his Donda album, is released. It was supposed to release last Thursday going into Friday. It didn't. Stuck to his track record. So I kind of went on those last few days. There were crazy things like unofficial photographer snuck into the venue.
Yeah, he snuck in. Yeah,
That was kind of crazy.
That was dope, though. That was cool. I like that guy.
Yeah, we got
He hacked life.
links to all that on the actual article itself. So if you want to look into all those, somebody was trying to sell air from the venue for like $3,000.
What the fuck?
Kanye moved into the Mercedes-Benz stadium and built a studio so he can finish the project there. Which I mean, there was
That's
games going
so
on and stuff. That
weird.
just doesn't sound like the spot to make an album, but it's what he's
He
doing.
moved in?
He moved in. He's got a chef and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
It's kind of nuts. Like, this has been less than a week. This is all developed.
Not one man should have all that power.
One man should not. That is facts.
Jeez.
Yeah, so that's something I'm working on. Might be doing some more. Gonna kind of keep it hip hop on the local level and kind of bigger playing.
Just hip-hop in
platform.
general.
Just hip hop in general. Just stories that pop across.
But
Interested.
of course, we about to talk about Wisconsin hip hop.
Yes, that is our focus here. When we go to concerts, we'll write up about that. Yeah,
really,
you
that's
didn't know?
crazy. Our brand and everything. It's wild.
Yeah, so that's something new developing. We have the changes. We're going to have some new graphics for the schedule because we are changing a few shows as well on the studio schedule. So we're going to have Wisconsin Music Podcast playing Mondays and Fridays at 6 p.m. And then Breaking and Entering is a 2-hour radio from down in Milwaukee. They play Fridays from 7 p.m. until 9 p.m. and then Saturdays from 10 a.m. until noon. So if you want to check them out, they are on social medias, Wisconsin Music Podcast and Breaking and Entering. Those are some of the more changes that we have coming. Obviously, adding new artists. This week's new artists, we had Young Sage and Glibs.
Yep.
I enjoy both of their music.
Young Sage from Oshkosh and Glibs is out of Sheboygan.
Mm-hmm. So you can go listen to them. Links to all their songs are on CWHipHop's artist page, so you can find their social medias, what they look like, and links to the song right all on there.
Hell yeah. Mm-hmm. And we also have two, we were supposed to have an interview today with Yoshi. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to make it. But we do have 2 interviews coming up with ZKG and Young Wave, so that's going to be pretty awesome.
ZKG is August 11th, and Young Wave is August 25th.
Hell yes. I'm excited.
Which is actually Prizm's birthday as well, so you better be there if you're listening right now, because we're going to throw a cake in his face.
We're going to do something, bro.
We got to do something. We got to get
do something. I should have kept those happy birthday balloons and could have put them like in the back.
You should have.
Damn.
You kept them like a whole ass
year.
A
whole ass year, and I didn't even give them to us.
I walked into your apartment and saw them on the ground and was like, it's a new era. Like,
it's a new era.
Things are changing. I was waiting for those. I found it funny that you took him down right before his birthday.
I didn't well, Michelle reminded me, and I was like, yeah, fuck it, we can take him down. And I just took it down.
Yeah. Also, another big thing that's going to be coming a bit more now is YouTube content from CWHipHop.
Hopefully, yeah.
The podcast and stuff will get on
there.
there.
Yeah, if you're on the Instagram Live.
So. Just gotta get it edited.
We have the Instagram Live. We also got a camera up here looking at all of us, so you can kind of get a feel for what's going on.
It watches.
While we're talking here. Yeah, it watches us. So
it's the watcher.
Best behavior. Otherwise, new music we got coming from Wisconsin artists. Josiah the Prince, he had an album release, Secrets. It's out already, and songs are up on CWHipHop's radio. It's also in the links for everything, so you can go check that out. CJ Beretta has 2 new songs, Teenage Years and Barrel to My Head. Those are both out and in the system. There is a song coming out by Glibs, the new artist that we have, FIFA, that is releasing this Friday. And then Zach EP, I have this written down. So what's the actual song that he has coming out? Because it's not Can't See You. It's Can't.
You didn't write it down when I told you before?
I didn't. I was talking.
Can't You See?
Can't You See? So that's coming out on Friday, I believe, right?
Yes.
Yep.
No, that's out.
It's out. It came out today.
All right. Go check those out. We got to get that one on the station. I don't know if we have that.
The art is done by me.
By Garke himself.
Yo, Big Sconey, thanks for joining in, my man. How's it going?
Skits Craven also has a song coming out this Friday. There's no name for the track yet, but he's going to be releasing it on Friday. He does that for quite a few of his songs, just kind of building hype before it gives the name. Blackheart Monty has a song coming out Friday. It's called Today. Ace Wild has a new song coming out Friday as well. And then if you are an artist on CW Hip Hop and have a song coming out, make sure you let us know on Instagram or Facebook, message us.
Yeah.
And then we can make sure we add it into the show and the podcast. Just make sure people are aware of what's coming out.
And if you have music out that you want promoted or whatever, or if you want us to share something, go ahead. You can still send it to us on Instagram. We'll share it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Those are pretty much all of the notes I had here for Patreon as well. If you want to support us on patreon.com/CWHipHop, we'll announce everything at the end here for everybody who has supported us. We're going to add a list to that, to the live DJ and podcast. So if you want to get your name added to that, go over to Patreon and support us there. But yeah, unfortunately, we weren't able to have the Oshi in, but that's okay. We'll reschedule.
Reschedule for sure.
So it's just going to be us 4 here. We're just going to be talking about some topics here. Got some Mac Miller. We have some albums that are going to be dropping. Top selling rappers of all time. We have the top 10 there. So let's...
what are the top 10?
What are
Mr.
the top 10?
bvnc. Yeah. What are the top 10 biggest selling rappers of all time?
Do you guys want to take a guess quick? Give me 2. Who do you think's on this list?
Drake is. We know that one.
That one for
Lil
sure.
Wayne is definitely on there. Nicki Minaj is definitely on there.
You look at the list.
I shared it to the story.
I also shared it, yeah. But yeah, so we...
but I mean, just off the top of my head, I would still guess those either way.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, Eminem's gotta be.
Who do you think's first, Eminem or Drake?
Drake.
Drake? You're wrong. Ooh, we got to fly.
Almost got him.
Go to YouTube to check that footage. Did you get him?
No,
neither of us got him.
Never mind.
You're not gonna, even if you go to YouTube, you're not gonna be able to see it. It's not gonna be up right away.
Oh man.
Not yet.
So, Eminem is number 1 with 227 million units sold.
Wow.
Drake is next with 152 million. So that's quite the gap there. Kanye West is 140 million. Jay-Z is 125 million, and Lil Wayne is 110 million. Those are the top 5 there. Nicki Minaj is 106 million. Flo Rida, this one kind of surprised me. I didn't realize he was on there.
Really?
102 million. Then we have Tupac, 75 million. Snoop Dogg, 40 million, and then DMX, rest in peace, 34 million.
Why didn't you say rest in peace for Tupac, fake fan?
He really
Wow,
died.
wow. We're really biased on this show.
Yeah, I guess those are the only 2. So yeah, rest in peace Tupac, rest in peace DMX. Both of them had made the top 10 list here, so I was kind of surprised by the Flo Rida. I'll be honest, that one I was like really
I wasn't
7.
expecting
to hear that name.
What's the last Flo Rida song I've ever heard? What does he do? You spin my head. Is that
Yep.
Flo Rida?
Yep.
Is
Oh, that's
Flo
the
Rida?
only
That's
fucking song I know
That's
from
Flo
him.
Rida. I remember bumping that when it came out in middle school.
Yeah.
You spin my head.
Okay, thinking
Oh,
about
My
that
House.
song.
My House is a new one.
Okay, thinking of those
Newer.
2 songs.
Oh, My
that
House.
makes more
Isn't that
sense why
Pitbull?
he has.
No, My House
It's
is
Flo
Flo
Rida.
Rida.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, it's starting to add up a little bit. Like it
But
kind of
either
makes
way,
sense
that's
because
just
those
still-
were massive radio hits.
They were.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Also, those were the top selling
Yep.
artists. We do have some albums that are coming out soon. I want to ask you guys which 2 you want and need most.
Okay.
So we have Kanye's Donda, Drake Certified Lover Boy, Travis Scott Utopia, Lil Wayne The Carter 6, Young Thug Barter 7, and then Kendrick Lamar's Untitled Project. So which 2 are you guys waiting for to come out next?
Travis Scott and Lil Wayne.
Travis Scott, Lil Wayne?
Yep.
Those are good picks. What about you, Prism?
I'm probably Travis Scott and Kendrick.
Travis Scott and Kendrick?
Yeah.
What about you, Spencer?
I'm definitely Kendrick and Lil Wayne.
Kendrick, Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
I think I'm going Kendrick and Kanye. Those are going to be my 2. I'm not going to wait for Kanye's, but when it drops, I will give it a listen.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, I do want to hear Lil Wayne still. I've heard some of his features recently, and it seems like Lil Wayne's back.
When did he leave?
I will say some of his newer stuff, I'm just like, I'm just not
Did
as
you
big
listen
a
to
fan.
the album that he was able to release after getting it like uncopyrighted or something like that?
Oh, the one with Birdman's feud?
I think so, yeah.
Which one was that?
It's really good.
Is
I
that the
really
Carter
like.
5?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I guess it. I know it. I know the album cover. I can see the album cover in my head. It's like hands with flames in it or something like that.
Funeral, I think, was the one that recently dropped by him. And I was just like, I like 2 or 3 songs off it, and it was like a 20-some track album. I was just
Jesus.
like, really?
Of course
Like,
it was.
only these 2? Like, I think it was like Burgundy I enjoyed, and then there was one other one. I don't go back and listen to it.
Tyler the
so.
Creator's new album is nice though.
Tyler.
I fuck with Tyler the Creator's
Facts.
album. It's
That was
so
such a good album.
I'm glad that you guys listened to it finally. Yes,
Mhm.
that shit was so good.
Did you listen
It's
to
fire.
IDK's?
No.
No?
I haven't listened to that one yet. I really want to.
I gave
though.
it a listen, and it was pretty good. I want to give it a re-listen. I don't want to say it, but I've been kind of burnt on new music lately. Like, we get so much just between the artists that we have on the station and the new music dropping now that COVID's over. I'm like, oh, man, there's so much coming out that I was like, where do I fit it in with all of this?
Kind of getting overloaded.
Another album that is coming out soon too, actually this Friday, is Bobby Tarantino 3 from Live.
Oh,
that's
yes.
right. Yes.
So,
How excited are
That's
you guys
gonna
for
be.
that one?
Are you kidding me? I'm gonna listen to it as soon as it drops.
I
It's
might.
literally this Friday.
I know. This might be the first one I don't listen to the night it drops.
Okay, you can't. Oh no. Well, I'll tell you how
when
it is.
drops, but you got all day to listen to it.
I'll tell you how it is, bro.
Actually, wait, no, I'll be able to because it drops Thursday night into Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's how they always do it.
drop.
Okay.
Because it's always Friday morning.
Yeah, so
Okay.
then Friday night, Saturday night, it can be bumped at clubs and stuff. It's the smartest way to do it, I think.
Okay.
It just sucks when everybody drops on that night and you gotta like pick a favorite. And you're like, I'm not listening to all this, but like, which ones can I get?
Yeah.
Did you see DaBaby? I mean, he's been in the news for a lot of things, but he had spent
The
10,000.
baby. What the baby?
DaBaby, like
DaBaby?
D-Baby. Yeah.
There's a baby?
He paid $10,000 to spend more time with his fans in a concert in Ontario, Canada. It was $10,000 for a fine because the city has noise ordinance and they can only go until 12 p.m. So just kind of keep
12
neighbors. 12 a.m. I'm sorry. Yeah, 11 p.m.
They can
12
only
a.m.
12 p.m.
all night.
Get out of here at
all
noon.
morning.
It's lunchtime at noon. Get the
lunch-
fuck out of here.
We gotta go eat.
With that rapping shit.
So he paid the fine for that to keep performing, and it was kind of cool. He was like, "Hey guys, I'm paying $10,000 to see you. Let's turn up and play some music here." Travis Scott also did it at Rolling Loud in Miami, and when he did it, he played a new single coming out for his project Utopia. Would you guys, if you were to say, I know we talked 100,000, say it was 50,000, let's lower it. Would you pay $10,000 out of that to go another?
Yes. Again, putting into perspective, if we were in their shoes, yes. DaBaby and Travis Scott
say you're
have
not,
enough
say
money.
you're a B-list artist. Like every dollar counts, you're kind of trying to make it up. Still?
I think that the publicity you get from it is
yeah.
still worth it.
Yeah.
It was very good for publicity, yeah, because everybody's talking about it. It was all over social medias. So I think, yeah, even, like, what could $10,000 buy you in promotion? Like, you can get quite a bit, but to be blasted everywhere, I think it was a
Yeah,
good
and
investment.
also think about the people
It was
who
more
went
like
to the
the people
concerts
in the
who
crowd,
weren't
yeah,
full
it was
fans
more for
even,
them.
that he got to be full fans because he did that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're going to leave an impact on the people who were there just for doing that.
True.
It's going to be more memorable just because of the fact that they were there.
Mm-hmm. You're going to have more
So
people
there's
want
more
to buy
for that.
merch and all that kind of stuff, too. So you're going to
Definitely.
make up that money.
That is true.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think it was a smart play.
Let's go.
It sucks that they have those ordinances that you can't just keep going to, like, bar close, like, 2 or something. But,
Yeah.
oh well.
And that's why a lot of venues nowadays, or a lot of festivals, are like out in the middle of nowhere. So they can go as long as they fucking want to.
Because apparently some people have to sleep.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Fucking
Whatever.
I mean, what?
They guess they don't know what MDMA is. Fucking plebs. That's how you do it at a concert, at a rave.
Big scrubs.
We do not condone the use of drugs.
We do not, no.
I do condone the use of fun at a rave, though.
Fun,
fun.
all day.
I
Fun
did want
all
to
day.
mention, while we're kind of talking about new music coming out, Kodak Black is dropping an album
I'm
in
drowning.
October. So we're getting new Kodak Black. I saw he deleted his Instagram, usually a
Oh, Jesus.
telltale sign that they're going to be dropping new music soon. So finally, he posted to it again. We got more posts on there. I think last I saw was 5. So
But 3 months in advance, you're going to delete all your shit?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
is he big enough to, like, just drop?
I mean,
and
he
then
is
get
considering he
everybody
like went to
known?
jail
Yeah.
and everything like that. He's been like, I mean,
Kodak's always in
Kodak's
hip-hop
got
news.
like he's like the good 6ix9ine. He's got like all the
Yes.
connections and everything, but he's like actually an influence in terms of personality and stature.
Yeah, when I saw he got out of
He has so
out of
much,
jail, he was like
reach.
taking right up everybody who was making music. Was like, yeah, let's get back in the studio.
I saw a video of him on Instagram giving ACs out in his community neighborhood, like the neighborhood he grew up in. He was Kodak Black with his pants almost down to his knees, carrying an AC into this house. Yeah, I got you, man.
One artist that I saw that got out of jail too, and I haven't heard much from him, was Bobby.
Bobby Shmurda.
yeah.
I forgot about that.
He kind of came out and was like in the studio, and then I haven't heard anything. Have you guys heard
No,
anything recently?
Not a damn thing.
Do you think he's working, or
Probably
do you think he's?
I mean,
He's
you'd
in
like to
probably-
hope so, but
I would like to say he's enjoying his life being out of prison.
Yeah,
that's also
That's what
true.
I would do. If I wasn't like, yeah, take the publicity, maybe hint at some things, but like,
Take that time.
you've been locked up for how long? Like, you go do some shit.
Yeah.
Right.
He probably has to conform to life itself, with how much shit's changed.
Oh
True.
yeah. Oh well. How
What do you
long
mean,
was he in there?
well?
How long was he in there?
Like what? 2006, 2005?
No,
way too
No?
long.
he was in there. I think it was 7 years.
Yeah.
I mean, that's still a
That's
long
still
time.
Still a lot to
time,
change.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's
still
not
a
like
really
you
long
go
time.
in and there's
2013,
flip phones and now you got like
2014.
brand new smartphones. I mean,
Yeah, but
it's-
2013.
I mean,
to
2014.
2017.
Yeah, no,
Imagine
that
when we
was.
were-
I did have a flip phone when I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
14. What are you
that's
talking
a
about? There were
jump,
flip
yeah.
phones. Now there's.
Yeah.
Yes, that
The-
is
okay,
big.
The
I guess, yeah, a
technology
lot of
these
shit
days
does change
compared to
since
then
then.
is
That is big,
actually
dude.
kind of crazy.
That is actually huge. He's literally still learning how to use a camera. He's probably still learning how to use Instagram and everything. Like, give him a break. He'll be there.
Oh,
It
what
was
is
2016.
2016?
Was
yeah,
it?
Yeah, it was 2016.
I mean, either way, I still had a flip phone, and I definitely didn't have a nice,
You had a
nice
flip phone in
smartphone.
2016?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, I didn't realize that.
I had probably just gotten a smartphone.
You know, I don't think I ever had a flip phone. I had one of those block Nokia little things, like the indestructible
bricks?
ones.
Yeah,
I think I went from that, and then I had a Ericsson. So, it was one of those slide up. So it wasn't necessarily
That's
a flip.
tech. I would call
That's
that
a
a flip.
flip.
I would
Is
call
it?
that a
Yep.
flip phone. Yes.
Like
Okay.
an LG Shine
Yes.
kind of deal.
I think it was a
It's a
Sony
keyboard and
Ericsson.
everything.
Yeah, it was like the green, whatever, small ass keyboard. I fucking hate it.
I remember having like a BlackBerry back in the day.
Oh, you had a BlackBerry
Full keyboard.
Little
I mean,
original.
I didn't have it. It was like just one of those old phones my parents had at one point, and there was
Oh,
like in
yeah.
the drawer at how you had a drawer of old ass phones that you just pull out and they kind of work and they kind of don't.
the junk drawer that you're like, I
Exactly.
don't want to quite throw it away.
Exactly.
Might need it at some
Why
point.
do we want to throw away a perfectly good phone? It still works, right?
Yeah, like the cords too. You got a big old box of cords
Oh,
somewhere in the
Jesus
basement.
Christ.
Chargers everywhere.
Everywhere. You never know. You never know. What if they ever make these again? And you
Right,
find
right.
one device that needs this. I think I have like an old PlayStation box full of them. I've moved so many times that I just had to have a designated box for them because I couldn't have a drawer.
Too much.
Yeah. Although, in other news, Mac Miller.
In other news,
has passed 1 billion streams in the U.S. just
Billion,
in the year
with a
of
B.
2021. So we're 7 months in, hit 1 billion. I mean, that's insane. Like, it's still going just as strong. I think more people probably found Mac and are now streaming it, and then the hardcore fans are always streaming his music.
of course.
Which album are you guys still bumping to this day?
Good AM.
Good AM.
Which album am I bumping to this day?
All of them.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
But, yeah, my favorite, Good AM. Close second, Swimming for me.
I would say, yeah, Good AM, and then Kids. I'm glad it's on Spotify now because I have a lot of Nikes on my feet.
I do listen
I always
to
forget
it.
about
always
Blue
been my
Slide Park
favorite
too.
Blue
though.
Slide Park.
Oh, yeah.
I always forget about Blue Slide Park,
It's
man.
so good.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
He doesn't
Damn.
miss.
Yeah. He
Well, of course not.
also had in Blue Slide Park, Frick Park Market was one of his songs, and that has recently been shut down. So
The place itself.
the place itself. So there are supposedly new owners coming in, and they're going to be respecting the Mac Miller vibe of
vibe,
it
yeah.
and keeping the look with it all. So making sure that he is still remembered for there, because there's Blue Slide Park, Frick Park Market, all these different places. He really impacted that city, I'm sure. Like, there's no way you can just get rid of one of those and just, like, it be okay. You have to at least replace it or keep it maintained. It's unfortunate that the same owners couldn't keep it, but I'm glad they're at least changing ownership to keep it alive.
Exactly. That's good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of I've been seeing on Instagram, and I guess I got a couple of Mac Miller Facebook groups that I'm in. There's a lot of like murals and portraits of him that are in Pittsburgh and shit like that. That I would, if we ever go see these like Frick Park Market or like Blue Slide Park, we can go see those too. That'd be pretty dope.
Yeah, we're talking about on the live DJ that we were going to try and get a trip out to Blue Side Park and all that there. I would love to go see all those landmarks, take some pictures with it all.
Mm-hmm.
Are
Oh,
there
yeah.
any other places you guys would want to go? If we're going to go, like, see
Italy?
a landmark.
No.
For,
Like bucket
Yeah,
list?
Italy.
yeah,
Definitely.
like,
Greece,
sure. Yeah.
Rome.
If we're going travel, what's one place you want to visit before you kick the bucket?
I just said it though. Italy, Rome, Greece.
Italy, Rome, Greece. Okay.
Yeah, honestly, that's.
I'll go back
probably
to
the same for
Colorado.
me. I want to go back to Jamaica.
Jamaica
was awesome.
Jamaica Mun.
I'm
The
gonna
people
sign
there are
off.
so nice. Well, the people, there's some really nice people, but there is a lot of gangs in Jamaica as well. You
Really?
need to be careful.
They
about
throwing
it.
up blood or what?
So when when'd you go to Jamaica?
I went to Jamaica in
Jesus Christ! How many years ago?
2017.
Damn.
2018?
After Bobby Schmurda went in.
Yeah, I was
went
gonna say,
away.
Bobby, you went.
Yeah, no, he didn't know I was going. Poor guy.
If I were to go somewhere, I want to say like maybe Northern Europe, like maybe Norway, Ireland, somewhere up there.
I want to be like Jeff
Ireland.
Bezos and go to the moon.
Yeah, he
Or
didn't
go to space.
Yeah,
I mean, go to
he'd
space.
go to the
He
moon.
went. He barely
went
breached
to
the
space.
atmosphere. Yeah,
his
he barely-
giant penis. Yeah,
he barely
Jesus
breached
Christ.
He was up there for like
Or
30
playing space
seconds.
for 10 minutes.
Does that even count?
Honestly, I don't think
Do
so.
you give it to him,
He
or you're just
barely,
like-
because you know how if you go past the atmosphere too much, it takes a lot more to get back. But if you just go up to a certain point in the atmosphere, you're able to fall back down.
I'm pretty
and that's
sure
what he
they're-
did.
Yeah, they're I think all weightlessness in like the orbit is just like the gravity. You're just falling all the time, but like it's not you're falling around the Earth. They were like kind of just sitting there and then fell back to Earth. So I don't know if I'd call that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Would
It
you
went
do
really
it?
Spent
though?
all that money for fucking nothing. Like
Would-
what? They didn't find anything or research anything. They just spent all this money and polluted the Earth just to go up there for 30 seconds.
Say you did it.
Yeah, exactly. He has money, I guess.
When
right?
you got that much money, I mean, there's probably shit you just don't know what
Jesus
to buy, and
Christ.
you're just like, what can I do
Yeah, let's
next?
let's just go to
Screw it,
space for
let's go.
30 minutes today. Why not? Or 30 seconds. Jesus,
You could
just such a waste of
help
resources.
Well, we got
Yeah.
like 3 of them going.
And you
now,
know,
so we got-
NASA could have like maybe he could have like paid for something for NASA to actually go up there and do something instead of just like
I don't want to
go
get
up
into
for
it,
a
but that's a
second.
whole fucking topic that NASA should get the money over him because Bezos.
Are
got
you
a
kidding
big
me?
tax
Yes.
payout for
Are
it.
you fucking kidding me? Of course he did.
Yeah.
Of course he did.
I don't know.
That's how they get around it. They're buying big art pieces and going to space. That's how they get around their taxes. Fucking dumb as hell.
Bank accounts.
All right, so I want to ask you guys if there's somebody featuring on a song, who is that artist that took over the song? So it's no longer the original artist. They pretty much just killed the beat. I guess I'm gonna go with right off the bat Eminem. If there's Eminem on the beat, he probably steals it. It's probably his. You probably know M's verse better than the other person.
I'll give it to you to the point of it probably will get significantly more views than anything else because M's on it. Yes, But for it to be stealing the
Jamaica.
song, I don't agree with that term whatsoever, because usually the person is the one to choose who they want on that song, which means that they planned it out. They knew what they were doing, which means that it's their song. They're the reason that song is a thing.
Okay.
So it's their song. But
I think you're kind of overshadowing the question, though. The question is, who has, if they're featuring on the song,
but I don't.
they're
see
going to
this
kill the other
stealing.
person in terms of verse.
Well, yeah. In that case, Eminem.
He just words
Yeah.
it saying they're going to steal the song. That's not.
Yeah, I guess,
It doesn't mean physically it's theirs.
Yeah, but I guess the way you word it makes me think of people are going to think of it as that person's song, and I don't think that's how it's going
what's
to
up,
go.
So you think it will bring more publicity to the song, but it doesn't necessarily give them the song?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
that's my viewpoint. I guess the question's just worded a bit weird.
Yeah, I'll agree there, because I didn't quite copy it from the post, but I was like, I saw your response to it, and I wanted to bring it up, because I was kind of curious what you meant on it.
Okay.
I think my answer is going to have to be one that you guys probably wouldn't even think of right now. Blackheart Monty.
Yeah?
Blackheart Monty's on a song. He kills the verse every fucking time.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
some
really
local
does.
ones. Let's see.
Oh, you're going to steal my idea
no,
now.
but
Okay.
it's a good idea. I would
Zachy
say
P.
Zachy
Zildjian.
P's on a song. He's probably killing it.
Jedamiz.
Jedamiz is a good one.
Go listen to So What, by the way. He kills his verse.
right now.
It's his song, by
Yeah,
the
I
way.
would say that's his song now.
Get out of here.
Yeah,
I knew who the right feature was going to be for that song.
I would say those for the local. If I'm gonna do a bigger one, I'm gonna say Kendrick Lamar. If Kendrick's on a song,
okay.
I'm like, that's probably
That's
gonna be
fair.
a killer
If-
feature.
Okay, if I'm going to do a big one, like a mainstream artist. I don't want to say one that everybody's thinking. Because there's a couple other ones, if I was, like, a runner-up, 21 Savage. He goes pretty hard on
Okay.
his features, I'm not going to lie.
I'll say he's growing on me pretty hard lately.
And who else was I just... I mean, I want to say Logic, but we're not going to... He doesn't really feature that much,
Yeah,
to be honest.
Not enough features to really say that.
Yeah. I just had it in my head, though.
One that I recently found out that he featured on was Suicide Squad's track. I didn't realize that I had heard him on that before I knew who Logic was.
What?
What's that song? It was off of
Homicide? With
No,
Eminem?
the Suicide Squad song.
that. Yeah.
The one Tech 9.
I think
right?
so. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a crazy lineup, and then Logic before people knew
Logic,
who he was.
Wayne,
Yeah, it was a whole
Ty
thing.
Dolla $ign, Sucker for Pain.
Sucker for
Sucker
Pain.
for
Yes.
Pain.
Yeah.
Yes.
I heard that song, and then I heard that he was on there, and I was like, oh, when did I first hear Logic? And I didn't even realize that was the first time I heard Logic, and he killed it. He absolutely killed that song, too. So that's a feature, yeah. I would say he didn't necessarily steal it, but he definitely brought the heat for it.
His verse was, I would say, the best one on there. The other verses were really good, but that verse was incredible. He
showed
that
up.
shit.
You know another good mainstream feature? I got two more.
What do you got?
MGK and Lil Skies. They kill their features.
That's true.
I'd
Yeah.
say Tech.
Tech?
I mean, Tech
Yeah.
9 always... Tech 9 kills everything. Let's be honest.
That's
Motherfucker
why.
doesn't miss.
Oh, who did, we recently had an artist that we added, what was his name? From last week. He had a song with, it was the G.I. So
Oh, ISO.
King
Oh,
ISO.
King ISO,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's an artist that's with Tech Nine's label. What's that one?
Strange Music.
Yeah.
Strange Music.
Strange Music.
Yeah, we have a song that he features on the playlist or
Really?
on the station now. Yeah, I was blown away because I
With
heard
TG.
TG.
Yes,
Yes,
with
TG.
TG.
Yes.
Okay. Alright.
He killed that song, but like I had heard who he was before we got the song submission in, and then I saw the name and I was like, is this the same one? And I went to go look. I'm
That's
like,
how
oh
I
my
felt when I
God.
first saw Baby I with I Love You Truly with Neo.
my
I was
God.
like, wait, this isn't the real Neo.
No.
Yeah.
and then I
No
click on the
way.
profile and boom, and there
Yeah,
it is,
it's
check mark and
the real
everything.
Neo.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy what some of the artists around
It's
here
insane.
can get for features.
Yeah.
I
But-
mean, a big thing though is money talks.
Money does talk. Money talks loud.
Speaks.
It talks
It
real fucking
yells,
loud.
I'd say. Yeah.
It yells. It does, yeah.
Damn.
So does talent.
Talent does too.
I think
That's
talent
true.
Screams.
Yeah, if you can pay somebody to be on a song, but your song doesn't really hit, they're probably gonna turn it down. But if you got talent, then you know for sure they're gonna hop on.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a big thing with M. He won't hop on if he doesn't think you're worthy.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how much you pay him.
Who would you want Prizm as a feature that you think would be maybe too far to reach?
Currently,
Mm-hmm.
Post Malone, Black Bear, Ian Dior, MGK.
all right.
Like I
Lil
got
Skies.
a list. Lil Skies, Baby No Money. I mean,
Ooh, Baby No Moolah.
like those are my dream features. Those are the guys I really want to work with.
Which
Young-
one do you think you actually could?
Baby
all
No
of
Money.
them.
You think all of them?
I will get to the point where I work with all of them.
All right. We're going to keep this recording, so when you don't, we're going to make sure you
Manifestation.
got to keep working.
It's going to happen.
There you go. Manifest it.
Don't knock. No, you don't want to knock on the table. That unmanifests it. That's why you knock.
No,
Yeah.
it's just.
Yeah, no, he's got
Is
that
that
right.
what it
Yeah,
is?
Yeah.
Well,
like when
I'm
somebody
fucked.
says something that's
We're
like
screwed.
Like
Hey, I
say,
didn't
we're
say
gonna,
it, though.
We're gonna hit a deer on the way home. No, we're not. You take the jinx out of it. That's what knocking on wood is.
Well, but you said no, we're not, and then you knock because you're trying to manifest the good thing. So you knock
No.
on wood.
Yeah, but you were
Like we're gonna
knocking
make it
but
knock
no,
on
yeah,
wood.
Yeah, but why are you knocking on wood to?
No,
Okay, never
because
mind. Okay.
have you never
Okay.
heard someone say, "Yeah, we're gonna make it knock on wood"? Like
Yeah, but that's to like.
it's because you're trying to manifest it and you're trying to make sure that it happens. You're solidifying.
You're
it
trying
by
to take
knocking
away the
on wood.
bad from the knock on wood, though. It's not.
No,
the
not always.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
Let us know
I
in the
disagree.
comments. What do you guys think?
Whatever.
Is knocking good or bad for manifestation? Thank you. I appreciate it.
What is?
Problem, bro.
What?
Never mind.
Spencer, so you've been here for this week. How's Wisconsin been treating you?
Man,
He likes
it's a
Quick
lot
Trip.
different than Maine. I can tell you that much. I mean, it's nicer here. Weather's not so. Well, I mean, today's a little bit different. But I was
to
gonna
the
say the
winter.
weather's not so iffy.
Oh, he says he
What do you
gets
mean
winter
it's
over
not
there.
iffy?
Well,
It's the weather's all over the place here.
so
The
far,
fuck?
the
Yeah.
entire week that I've been here, it's been pretty sunny. I mean, today's the only.
That's true.
Today's been the only acceptance.
He did choose a pretty decent week to come, at least for the early part of the week.
I think it was just meant to be, bro.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. So a big reason why Spencer's here is I was honestly looking for a artist manager for myself. And so me and Spencer have actually played video games together for like 3 years prior to this and like got super close over that kind of stuff. And I was talking about needing an artist manager and he's like, well, I would love to give it a try and like see what I can do with all that and see what I can learn, see if I can do it for you. Because originally Jacob was supposed to be my artist manager.
And I bitched out.
And no, you did not bitch out. You started the station, which was your first step as being my manager. And then the station just kind of
Took
became this big ass project that was far more than anything.
I didn't realize how much work was going to go into this.
No.
I
Like-
tried warning you when we started.
Yeah,
I
thought
really did. I said it a couple times. I remember it.
Yeah.
I'm sad I didn't have a camera recording, but yes, I remember saying that.
I knew it was going to be work. I didn't realize it was going to
It's
take
a
over my
lifestyle.
life. It
Yes.
was going to literally consume every free moment I
It's
had.
a lifestyle.
But I wouldn't
So-
trade for anything.
With that, I was like, okay, Jacob realistically can't be my manager. I'm not mad at him for doing it. He did it as something that honestly has helped me get a lot of traction anyways. So, but yeah, I needed to find someone to kind of fill that position because you need to focus on the station. I mean, Spencer's a good
who's
dude.
better than to pick than the person who's been raging on CS:GO with him
Yeah,
for
the
3
person
years?
that I have yelled so much profanity with on video games for years.
Toxicity.
Who understands.
You grow
my
pretty close
low
together and
points.
snap keyboards.
So how long have you guys been gaming then, I guess? Like,
3 years.
Yeah, like
Okay.
3.5 years.
yeah, it's a decent time to build up a relationship. And it's cool that you were able to make it out here. I know
Yeah, man.
Mason was like, I don't know if he's coming. And
When I
all
say
of a
Yeah,
sudden,
I'm
just
like-
pick him up and he's like, yeah, here we go.
I'm like,
Yeah.
he said it, but like, I'm not sure. And then all of a sudden, I saw the Snapchat of him on the plane. I'm like, well, he's coming.
He's
like,
coming.
It's
I'm
100%
on the
certain
way,
now.
yeah.
Like, there's no turning back. That thing's off the ground.
So what do you...
The plane necessarily, it could turn around.
Well, I mean,
It could
Yeah,
turn
a lot of
around.
things could happen.
So what do you think about what we got going on here? What's some perspective?
I'm not gonna lie, man. The vibes here are absolutely outstanding. I really like how everything's feeling. I mean, the being accepted by you guys. I mean, how you guys have this tight circle already. You guys got your own thing going. You guys are working together as a team, and the fact that you guys are willing to open up and let me come in and try and take on this new job to help Prizm out, it blows my mind. I can't thank you guys enough, honestly.
Yeah, we're definitely glad to have you kind of check everything out and hopefully plans to move over here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm already pretty much lined up to have my job moved over, so getting down here would be no problem.
That's awesome.
It's pretty much just all about finding a place.
yeah, I guess the biggest thing that was
I'm pretty
kind
sure
of
there's an
proving
apartment
to us-
open in our building.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a 2-bedroom, so you would probably have to find a roommate, but
No, I can
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, where I'm at, I can manage.
But a big thing too of why I think the acceptance has been fine is because also we've been friends for so long, so that just came naturally. And people I'm friends with, usually my homies right here, are pretty accepting of people I bring in because they trust my judgment to an extent.
To an extent. Those are the words.
Yeah,
quote by
and
prizm.
also the fact that you showed the initiative of even fucking coming here was kind of mind-boggling in the first place. So
Told you, bro. I got you.
but yeah, that's kind of the gist of all
Yo,
that.
Shades is back.
Yeah, so we're glad you were able to come visit, get to check it all out. Hopefully we'll see you more often and
Absolutely.
get to work, because there's a lot of work to do here.
Yep,
Mhm.
yep.
Too much.
I'm ready.
Too much, yeah.
I got some research to do, but I'm ready.
There's always research. You always got to learn something.
Constantly.
Always homework.
You will be learning, yes,
Yeah, yeah.
the
It
entire
doesn't
time.
stop.
It
I'm
does
excited.
not.
That's the main thing. I'm excited.
Yeah.
So,
Keep the enthusiasm. You
Try-
might, you might
please.
end up losing.
I'm gonna try.
Keep it as long as you fucking can, bro.
Yeah.
yeah, we got the new interviews coming up on August 11th. Is AKG.
KG.
August 25th, we have Young Wave. That is going to be on Prizm's birthday, so make sure you guys tune in for that one.
Funny thing about ZKG, now just because we're on it. After the Bucks game, there was a live news broadcaster going, and ZKG actually like pushed his way up into. I think he was with his homies. He might have been with his homies. I'm not sure, but he was just in this group of guys, and the reporter was like talking to him about the Bucks game. Asking him, what was the experience? How did you like it? All that kind of shit. When it gets to ZKG, he goes, "Yeah, I go by the name ZKG. You guys can listen to my music on Spotify." And then he starts going into this thing, and everybody else is like, "Whoa, like, because he's promoting." It was so fucking funny, bro. And it was on live TV.
Oh, it was on
live TV.
Man, that's how you gotta do it. They can't-
Exactly,
they can't
bro.
chop
It's a savage.
Hell yes, it was perfect. It was so perfect.
I remember seeing that clip on his Instagram. I just busted out laughing. I'm like, there's
It was
no
so
way.
good.
No way.
Well, let's talk to him about that and some other maybe he's got some other crazy promotion. Who knows?
Oh,
I gotta look into his
maybe
Instagram
something.
deep dive
We'll
a little
see.
bit and see what we can all get there. But yeah, those are our two new interviews we have coming up this month. We are going to be rescheduling.
Not this month, next month.
this next month.
August.
Yes.
August
Yeah.
coming up.
August.
Yep. We are going to be having the
Yo,
Oshi
I love you. Truly,
reschedule,
it was good.
and we'll keep you updated on that because we do want to get
Squad.
her in. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram at bvnc95, Twitter at IamBVNC. Make sure you follow us on all socials, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We got YouTube now. Spotify we also have with the playlist and podcast at
Yep.
CWHipHop. You can follow us because we post daily there.
Yes,
all
sir.
socials. Trying to keep you guys updated on the Wisconsin hip-hop scene. Garke, where can the listener find you at?
You can find me on Instagram at GarkeGains, GarkeGainz, and pretty much any other platform, which is Garke. What about you, Prizm?
You can find me on Instagram as PrizmRap, PRIZMRAP, and as Prizm on Facebook. You can also stream my music on any streaming platform. Make sure to go run up So What, and be on the lookout this fall for
Oh,
a
yes.
project.
Yeah, you got that in the
We
works.
got music in the works, my man.
If you guys
Yes,
want to
sir.
support the station, you can do that by going to Patreon at patreon.com/CWHipHop. It's just a little something, and we'll shout out your name at the end of the podcast and live DJ. So thank you, Tracy. You're the only subscriber we got right now, but we're hoping to add to that. If you want to get your name added to that, go to the Patreon CWHipHop to support us there.
Thanks,
We are
Tracy.
going to be changing the time as well to 7 p.m.
Yes.
for the live DJ, and podcast is at 8 p.m. Starting in August, so that is next week. And we hope to see you all there. Anything else you guys want to add on the end here?
Thanks for listening, Nick.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
It's been a good week. We got plenty more to come.
Always.
It's unfortunate that
Each and every
Oshi couldn't be here today,
Yep.
but it's
We'll
all
just
good.
roll
We
with
will get it
Marcus.
rescheduled.
We will get here.
And
at
speaking
some
of I Love You Truly, we got to get you scheduled, my man.
Yeah, I love you truly. If you guys
And
want to,
Josiah. Sheesh.
if you guys want to see us on Instagram Live, we do that for the live DJ and podcast. So you can
Every single
interact
time.
with us there. YouTube, we're getting videos up as well for the
Sooner or later.
Yeah, he's working on them. He's going through episode 1 all the way up to what is this 23 now? I
He's
think.
23 now.
Yeah, so we're cooking through.
Oof.
Going and going and going.
Thank you, Spencer, for hanging out with us this week.
We
And,
appreciate everybody joining in.
Yeah.
Thank you guys all for tuning in.
Have a
Yeah,
great
thanks
rest of your
for
day.
having me.
Have a great rest of your week, guys.
Peace.
Peace.